Instagram page right now, Kelvin Mensah, all the artists, but Hollywood standard. After enjoying Motromojo, we will come back and we will start talking to the man Kelvin Mensah, who is back from USA for some business here in Ghana. Even before we start talking, if you have your phone and you have some data on it, just check on Instagram a name called PJ Kev, as in PJ KEV, PJ Kev, and check out some one or two pictures from the man I have in the studio so we can delve deep into his career. He's a Ghanaian and he is linked with all the big stars. Now, looking at some pictures here on his Instagram page, I'm going like, who is he? And that will be my first question to Kelvin Mensah. Kelvin, welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How's everything?
Yeah, Charlie, we are good. We are good. Just that the dollar be small. So since you are here, more dollar go flow, man. Charlie, so who is Kelvin Mensah? Who is Kelvin Mensah?
Kelvin Mensah is an entrepreneur.
Can you turn your mic this way so I can bring it up a little bit? Exactly. Yeah.
So Kelvin Mensah is an entrepreneur that focuses on private aviation, private jet business.
Okay.
Basically I'm a family person as well. I love my family. I'm keeping God first, and I'm just an all-around cool person, I'll say.
So when you say you do private jet business, what do you mean? You sell private jet, you rent private jet, which is which?
I charter it out. So back in the States, what we do is, well, all around the world actually, we charter out private jets to different clients, high-end clients, of course, that could afford to.
I see. Jet. So if I come to say the US of A and I want a private jet, I contact you. You're going to give me one.
Yep, I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna take care of the food. I'm gonna take care of the ground transportation. I'm gonna take care of everything.
So were you part of the guys who gave Shatawale a private jet? That's what I hear when he came to the USA.
I not me. I ain't do it.
But did you hear it?
I heard about it, but I ain't do it though.
Why?
I mean, he ain't contact me. Next time you should call me.
Are you going to give me a better deal than he had?
Of course. I'm the best in business.
You're the best in business?
The best in business.
For how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for 5 years.
For 5 years? How did you start it? Because, Ghana and India, sometimes we're scared. Charlie, walk over to not private jet missing. How dare you?
I started back in New York City. I was doing luxury real estate, and I met someone that actually owned a pilot license, and he wanted me to work for him, just like my energy. And then the following year after that, I went to California with one of my close friends, Justin, and he was like, you know what, I think you should stay out here. I think you'll do a little bit better in the private jet business. And from there, it just took off when I went to LA.
I see. And who are your clients? I want to know your clients. Who are the people you've been renting out these private jets to?
I did 75 jets last year, 2017. My big names was Neymar, French, Khaled, Khloe Kardashian. I did a jet for Will Smith. I did a jet for Jamie Foxx. I did a jet for like almost everybody. Scott Disick, Amber Rose, Chris Brown, 21 Savage, Travis, almost everybody.
See, is that your business, or maybe you have been employed by another business to do this?
I own a company now. So I'm a part of a company called Vomos. I have ownership in it now. You could check out the app on the App Store.
Okay.
We basically tie in the whole luxury. So with private jets, yachts, cars, luxury house, we tied in everything all in one. So the company name is Vomos.
I see.
VOMOS.
Now, with these names that you've mentioned, does it make you a close associate to say Hollywood?
I mean, I live in Hollywood. I don't really, I don't really, consider myself Hollywood. I do live in LA. Yeah, I mean, I would say a close connection. Yeah, I mean, I have a personal relationship with these clients. So, yeah.
See, we are so interested in how best, looking at our own blood, a Ghanaian who is having all the links in, say, Hollywood, with all the names you've mentioned, with all your clients, how best can you use your position to influence our music business, to influence our movie business, so we can also have linkage to some of these people in moving forward?
I think the first thing that Ghanaians got to do first and foremost is unite. I think we lack we lack basically working together here in Ghana. I think everybody wants to do their own little business. I think if we come together, we'll be way stronger. So the first thing we need to do together is unite. I think once you unite, then you bring someone on like me, like myself, and we do something big, whether it's a concert, whether it's whether it's a just a talk show or something like that. But it needs to start from us uniting together. I think that's the one thing that we lack. We're not united. Everybody wants to do this. Everybody wants to do that. And then also in Ghana, people were scared to take risks. I think even with the Ghanaian music, I don't really hear a lot of Ghanaian culture. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of Nigerian artists in LA and in the States. I don't really hear a lot of Ghanaian people trying to branch off and really take that chance. So those are the things I think we need to do first before anything.
But have you made any move? Maybe you know that okay, some young guys are doing it well, or they are doing it big in Ghana. Some organizations are doing it big. Have you reached out to any of them, and maybe they turned you down?
No, I didn't reach out to nobody yet, to be honest with you. I did Afrochella this year with Kenny and Abdul. We actually hosted the event, and it was a dope turnout. I really liked the turnout of it. So I was part of bringing a big international act to Ghana last year, but unfortunately he got arrested. Meek Mills. I was bringing Meek Mills to
Oh
Ghana.
yeah. I think I heard that story
Yeah,
that Meek Mill was coming together.
Yeah, I was bringing Meek Mills to Ghana, but he got arrested. So this year I'm bringing somebody.
Who
bigger.
were you doing that promotion with? The Meek Mill connection.
It
Who
was
were
actually
you?
my company. I started it. It's called One World Entertainment.
One Way Entertainment.
One World Entertainment.
One World. Okay.
It was
So
me.
you were doing it alone.
Yeah, me. Well, not alone. I can't do anything alone. But it was me and my team. I had Kojo Jones on board. I had Daz. I had my godbrother Jack. I had Bola Ray was helping out as well. So yeah, we was planning on doing it big here. But I think this year we should be doing it bigger. I got some international acts that really want to come to Ghana now. So I think it's about that time.
Okay. Now, whilst we are looking forward to do this with the people, do you also think that, for instance, if you get, say, a Stone Boy to go do something with Khalid, will he be interested?
Of course.
An artist from Ghana.
Of course.
Do they know some of them?
Of course. We listen to. I mean, I don't think we listen to everything out there. We listen to a lot of Afro beats. It's just that right now the Nigerian market is like just capitalizing. You got Mr. Easy, you got YC, you got Wizkid, you got Davido killing it. So it's just right now the Nigerian artists are just going, harder than us. Like we don't really like to, step out our boundaries, and that's pretty much it. I think we need to just step out our comfort zone and just go and just give it a shot.
Is it because we are being lazy? We are being cowards? We are being timid?
I mean, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I just think that basically, Ghanaians don't like taking risks. They just feel comfortable of just doing, bringing their music to, I guess, xylophone media, bringing it to Live FM and playing it here. I don't know. They don't care about expanding. I don't understand it.
But you ask yourself, one, do we have the money? Do we have the connect? Maybe you were doing it. How many people knew you that, okay, there is a Ghanaian who is into private jet business, connected to all the A-list artists in Hollywood. If you work through him, you can even get to some of them. We didn't know this until maybe we all heard it from some people.
Nah, to be honest with you, it's not even about the money. It's just basically about positioning yourself to reach out to people that don't really know your music. For instance, they got a social media called Instagram. You could use that to reach out to almost anybody now. You know what I mean? Before, we didn't really have Instagram. We didn't really have Snapchat and all these new technologies that's coming in place. So just about basically applying yourself and just reaching out to people or different DJs in different countries or different states that's basically, making it happen. There's a bunch of DJs that want new music every single day.
In the USA, you mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So how do we get in touch with these people? You mean we should tag them in our post
No,
on social media?
Yeah, that,
But the number of tags that they get in a day, do you think when people do it?
It doesn't matter. You got to keep trying. That's just how the game goes. Nobody's really not going to come in and hand anything to you. I learned that from an early age. Nobody's really going to come and hand anything to you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you got to really go out there and apply yourself and position yourself the right way.
I see. His name is Kelvin Mensah, and on Instagram, where I want you to check him out well, so you can be part of the conversation. He's PJ Kev, as in PJKEV, and after that, you can understand what we're talking about. He is into private jet business, connected with all the big name celebrities in the US, Hollywood, and I'm asking him, how can we benefit from him? So, who among us in our showbiz fraternity do you think has the chance, the easiest opportunity to blow through if you can present him, or if Ghana can get a right connect to present him to, say, the Hollywood world? If you have some names that you can suggest to us, so we can.
I'm right now. I'm listening to Shatta. I'm listening to Stonebwoy. I'm listening to Sakare. I think all of them got the potential. I told Meek about Shatta. Shatta Wale about what is it, a year ago, and then he started listening to his music. He actually followed him on Instagram, and he was like, you know what, I want to do a record with him, but unfortunately he got arrested. So that would have been. You
mean Meek wanted to work with?
Meek Mill.
He wanted to work with Shatta.
Yeah, he actually followed him on Instagram. I got him to follow him on Instagram. Check out his videos.
Oh.
Yes, he was gonna bring him out.
Was Shatta aware of this? Did he get a hint?
Yeah, Shatta know. No.
He was aware of this.
Yeah, you know.
And did he also make any attempt of making it happen at all cost?
I think he made a song for Meek Mill, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
I see. And because of the arrest, it did not happen.
Did not happen. Unfortunately.
I see. Who is your next target to fly to Ghana now that Meek Mill is out of the scene?
I'm working on it right now. I got a lot of names that want to come to Ghana. I'm just working on it right now. A lot of people want to come to Ghana, to be honest with you. A lot of people want to touch Ghana. I guess they feel more comfortable that I've been coming back so often, and they seeing how beautiful the country is. I've been showing them through my Instagram and stuff like that. So
I see. You're a business person, I guess. Why are you also not using, say, your One World Entertainment to pick one artist, invest in him or her, take him out there to Hollywood and blow him up, so you make money out of the person?
It's all about God's timing. You know what I mean? I think, that will happen eventually, but it's all about God's timing. I can't rush anything. You know what I mean? It's all about God's timing. So.
I see. Now, apart from you doing it for these artists, your clients, do most of them own the private jet? Do they own them for real?
Nah, nobody really owns jets out here.
Nobody owns it?
People that own it, you will never know that they own jets. But we just basically rent jets. My company rent jets. I'm actually thinking about buying a jet though soon.
You are thinking of buying one for yourself soon?
Yeah, buying one because of the amount of business that I'm doing right now. It just makes sense to have my own.
Okay. And with that, you can let it out easily.
Exactly.
And still do business with it.
Exactly.
I see.
And I can bring it to Ghana.
Very important. You need to bring it to Ghana so that we can all fly in it. Yeah. At least my boss, Nana Pia Mensah, has a taste of that already.
Yeah, he got one. I need to sit down with him. I need to talk to him. It's time to do some business together. He got one. I need to.
Oh, okay. You want to do business with him?
Why not?
What kind of business?
We got a lot to talk about.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's all about the bills.
It's time to sit down with him.
PJ Kelvin Mensah is the name. And Nana texting, I'll start with you. Nana, have you checked him out? I don't know if you've done that. No, I'm talking about check him out on Instagram. Have you done that?
Actually, I watched him on Revealed, Bolare's thingy.
Oh,
and I saw
see
him.
He's been there already.
Yes,
the man is living large, man. Yeah.
I saw him tasting all manner of luxury foods. Yeah, so I kind of know what he does and I know who he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
now my business of bringing him here this morning is how can we use him? He has the connect already. Well, he's a Ghanaian. He has been following what we do. At least he's home to rest for holidays. Okay. How can we use him to also get to that space?
Since he's a guy, I can't use him. I only use girls.
Are you crazy? You?
I like that one. It just falls out. I don't know where it comes from. Nice to meet you, Kev.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure. Sam, quite frankly, this is an asset.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know that's what I also do. I like that too.
I know, right?
I've also met Will Smith and a few other guys, and I kind of just know that this guy is an asset, especially for the music business. And if our people will be humble enough. One thing about Ghana peoples, as compared to white peoples, I won't say all Ghana people, some Ghana people, when they see somebody is famous, sometimes the first thing is antagonistic attitude. I think in your intro you mentioned it, right? Yeah. Ghana people do so approaching a private jet business, that kind of thing. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, Kev.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah.
I understand Trey, I just don't speak it.
Oh, okay, all right.
You said like
you are a Ghana.
Yeah, I'm a Ghana. Okay, it's like people go to America and say that, oh, this guy's doing a private jet business. Who you think he is? Right?
Like that kind of thing. I'm happy what he said. He says he only soaks the tree. He doesn't give up. It's called cream pie.
That takes it. Hey, no, it's okay. Go ahead.
I told you it's my head. Man. I don't know what comes out, man. It's just I have no clue, man. Jesus.
Okay, go ahead. No,
punchlines. Yeah. I think you should crown me punchline.
We will not give you any crown.
Oh, dear. Okay, I'll just say porn again. That's fine. All right. So this is somebody who is connected. In the States, you guys call it the black book, right?
Right.
If you have a black book, that's a big deal. That means you can make things happen. You don't necessarily have to have what, like he said, like a plane. He's not getting his own. Somebody may say, but you hire or rent or private jets. That means what? No, he's just a middle guy, like the agent we were talking about, the Shatawal agent guy. He's in the middle.
The 30K man.
Yeah, man. He looks for people who want.
Exactly.
And then he becomes a supplier and is in the middle taking his commission off the two parties.
Of course.
Isn't that what you do, Chief?
Of course.
That's business. Or you call it business, don't you?
I call it business.
Thank you very much. You see, we have all people here. You remember some time ago, they said P Square was coming to perform here. I think it was a malt or something, Guinness something. And they were going to be giving them $200,000. You remember that? And then people were like, hey, that's too much money, whatever. And then we also heard that, they're even coming with their own private jet. You remember? People were like, hey, private jet, whatever. But actually, they didn't own the private jet. It was a company that was sponsoring them and took them on as their clients. So that anywhere in the world they wish to go, there was a jet fueled and available for them to use. This is a big example. One of our big artists or medium artists, B-list, can approach him. He has contact with these aviation industry and say, hey, I don't want money from you, but probably if you can provide a service through one of your agents here, and then we barter, I give you publicity, and then you give me a jet available for me or whatever. You understand? And then I'm also happy he mentioned it's not even jets that they do, not only jets, but they do yachts as well, luxury boats. Isn't that what you do as well?
Correct.
And then what I saw him in the Bolare thing, they revealed luxury food. That's a big deal. I mean, not because I like food, but
it is also a factor.
Oh dear.
Yeah, man.
I'm diabetic, Chief. I eat less nowadays.
Until recently, boss.
Shame on you. Except you, I didn't eat you.
I finished. Nana takes it. That was Nana T, publisher of Success Journal there. Of course, Nana, I wanted you to say something. Yes. Is there any practical thing? Is there any practical thing we can do with him? Yes, you started it, but you brought in the eating celibate and you left it like that. Yeah, let's leave the eating.
It's not part of it what I said.
No, let's leave
the sponsorship and all that. Yeah, but with him personally, first of all, I think we'll have to find out if he does music proper. He just spoke about him working with McNeil.
It is not doing music, but it is doing celebrity business.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
Yes, it's basically the same thing. One, collaborations, which I think he said he tried organizing something for Shatta, right? Okay. Except the guy was arrested. What a bad timing. I mean, how can you be arrested when you go to attend?
Right.
You know what I mean? Which I was also coming to that. That's one of the things he also said. Tells me he believes in God. But sometimes that's just a front. I mean, I can say I believe in God, but sometimes people lie. It's not true. But maybe let's take him by his word. God's timing is the best for him to come into the industry proper Ghana. It's possible. He can do things because, like we've always said, we have talent here. Example, when we finish our reality shows, there are people, third, fourth, fifth. What do? Nothing really. But sometimes, like if you watch the American Idol, the people who do very, very well are not the ones that win. Yeah, you remember the fat guy, Ruben? Ruben, is that his name? He did well, but he didn't win. I think that year was Atkins or somebody like that who won. Or look at those people, you know. So, since we know that is the trend, our reality shows, the people who don't necessarily win and have contracts with other people, why not? He can come in there, and whilst he's speaking to Fiti and all them people, right, you can tell them, like we have a database of people. You can audition them if they are good. Why not? You can sign them onto your record label. Because I'm sure Khalid and Co. with the guy, Man's Not Hot. He waited for the guy to become a hit before he actually featured in the video. But it could be the other way around. Right?
Sure.
You can get people who are equally as good as the guy, you know, and then take them on. Why not? Develop the talent. Before you realize, it could be like an Usher and Justin Bieber kind of relationship,
sure.
or Lady Gaga and then Akon. You see, I know my music.
Not the music, but
Okay, thank you. Yes, you can now rest. You can now rest. Yes, you can now rest. DJ Roy, come in. Since you are in a rush to come in, yeah, just come in.
I'm always in a rush to come.
Yeah, go ahead.
So your question is?
Yes, I'm asking how can we work with Kelvin Mensah?
It's simple. He doesn't have to do artist development because that's my area. So he doesn't need to waste his time there getting into that rut. All he has to do is to give us opportunity to smooth. There's a word for it.
Okay.
Schmooze. Yeah. Schmooze. In other words, provide the right parties in Hollywood where our stars can be seen. Rocky Down was playing somewhere in Hollywood, and Steve Wonder came in and liked the song he was doing and jumped on stage. That made his grade, upgraded him, because for him to be playing with Steve Wonder, fantastic. So what we actually need from him is create that environment for our selected few and very talented and ready to expand their talent, be given the opportunity to get into these parties and this so that they can show themselves, they can collaborate with these already, don't just give us the opportunity. You understand? Because with his luxury thing, if he call these big shots, they will come definitely, and then we too can do what we have to do very well. I think that is the best thing he can do for us this year. In view of, talking for me, the artists that we have in xylophone, if he can do a party and invite them.
For xylophone, Jude Oka is handling that already. Jude is the man who actually.
Oh, so he's already doing what I'm talking about.
Yes, for Jude.
Oh, then.
No, we are not. You see, listen, don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. That's what I mean. You see, when we are here, as much as we are pushing a xylophone agenda, let's also work for Ghana. That is what our boss believes in. He says Ghana will work. So don't be selfish and say,
I also
because Jude is only working for Ghana.
Okay. But then you shouldn't even have said what you said. You should have taken my matter as me saying, but you know that the thing is that there are critical few. There are artists who are good, but they don't have the financial backing to go and stay in Hollywood for 6 months.
Okay.
Xylophone artists can do that. That's what I'm talking about. He doesn't have to come and buy a ticket for us. We can provide us. So I'm talking of what we can do. He can help us with just provide the space, call the big shots, all these big acts, and let us be there. Even plus our movie signed. This is where I'm talking about, because I'm talking reality here. Let's just have the opportunity to schmooze with the people that are winning Grammys and winning, great people. And then you see our true self will come out. Do you understand? But if we don't get that opportunity, I'm telling you, you walk around the whole of America and come back and you saw nothing. You work in Hollywood on stars and you still come home, you haven't achieved anything. The link is for us to have one-on-one interaction with these stars. You understand? And you see what will happen to us. By the time we come home, the way we think will change. Do you understand? Because I'm telling most of us have an individualistic thing that he talked about, that it doesn't even help us to grow. When we even see opportunity, all we are thinking about is what will go into our pocket. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So we need a reorientation which he can provide practically. Do you understand? Practically, he can provide us with the base. So that is for that question of this thing, what can he do?
Okay.
But I'm telling you, the shutter thing is coming on.
All
now,
right.
I'm going to give you an info. Okay, you don't want to hear that.
Okay. How can you be so sure it is coming on when you don't have any hand in it? DJ Roy, you don't have any hand in it, so how can you be so sure? Sally Frimpong, take charge. Yes, Kelvin, somebody was asking for your Twitter handle. The managers, the artist managers are really looking for you.
It's Mr. Private KM.
Mr.
Private
KM. Mr. Private KM is the Twitter handle, but on Instagram it is PJ Kev. You can also check that. Yes, Sally, let's connect. Let's also connect. Let's connect. Yeah.
I will not really touch on what he can do, but what the system can do for him
to also thrive here.
To also make sure that he gets everything right. Just like Nana said, I've also had the opportunity to be with. Do business with
spirited
people,
actor.
And stuff
I
like
know,
that.
right?
And I know how difficult it is for people like him to come to Ghana and make it. We're here when a certain man on another platform was just saying that what was the pedigree of Nana Appiah Mensah when he started xylophone. What's his pedigree? What is pedigree? What's his pedigree? All the time people are trying to make somebody look small. That's the mentality. So that mentality must stop, because if he has the leeway to be able to do stuff for the artist, he will do it. I would also urge him to even approach the sector minister, book a meeting with her. Let them vibe, talk. Just like he said that he wanted to meet Nana, he should also try. His people should try meet the sector minister. We have this whole ambassadors, right? The ambassadors.
Tourism ambassadors.
Yes, you understand what I'm saying? What?
Please allow Sally. Sally, go ahead. Relax and go ahead.
What they can do together with him. This industry is so crazy, and I am wondering why. I also watched the Revealed, with Bolare, and I'm like, oh wow, he's quite young, and look at the things that he's doing and stuff like that. So I would want this industry to respect that. And one thing also, the artists, that thing that you people are making noise. What is this?
Yeah, Sally, go ahead.
What is that?
Don't mind them.
I will not mind them. I will mention names. The Shatawales, the Stone Boys, the Saminis, all of that. Approach him. We are like that too much. This is a bank sitting here. And you see that they will be acting, they don't like. Right now, Mianka.
They're asking.
You understand what I'm saying?
The managers are asking, yes.
They should ask and come because they need it. But I know the attitude. You call them, they will act like, we don't need this guy, but you need him. He has the links to everybody that you would want to work with. Are we not sitting here bragging of the Rihanna's, want to do this with this, and do this with Alicia Keys, and he is the man. So they should flog around him like beads and honey. They should be able to do that. So please, I'm begging you. You to open yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I can't
Jake, if you really know me, I don't have no agenda with anybody.
No agenda.
Open yourself.
Open up for business. Open up for business, she means. Yeah, Sally, go ahead. Don't mind them.
You see, some of these they will come and sit here all nice and all, but if you are also coming, then they are
they're close up.
That's
Yeah,
what
I get what you mean.
That's
I get
what
what
I'm
you mean.
saying, that open up, because this is your country. No matter what, me, I have a problem with Marcel Desailly, all the people. When it was time for them to do something for Ghana, they were doing it for France. Now you've come to open your thing here. Your please, yes.
No, but still, he's done something.
No. I am not saying that. When we needed him at his peak to do something, that's the same way that I'm telling him.
Kelvin.
You definitely come back home, and this is your home. America is a place that you had all the greener stuff. You come and beef it here to make it nice. So just give everybody the opportunity. It can be an underground artist. It can be anything. And I'm for him signing people on.
Okay.
Because if somebody is on your label, that's when all your friends will see that, oh, we do business with you, you're cool, okay, you want us to do this, we can do this for your artist. So he should be able to, I think he should be able to do that. When you are able to do, and I'm not saying take anybody, take real talent that will represent us well, not somebody that you think that his father is rich, and no, take real talent. It can be raw. You nurture it, and it can be something good. So open yourself up. Go to the minister, talk to him, talk to her actually.
Yeah.
You know, even meet the president. You know, because he has the links. Meet him. Let them bring money. What can you do? Because our sector needs help.
Yeah.
What can you do to help? You drop a proposal, and I'm sure Nanadu and his team are open to discussions like that. So I give you thumbs up. But please open up.
Open up. Sally is still insisting on the open up business. Okay, thank you. Yes, Mel Kwesi Davis, come on the MIC. Let me listen to you. And if you also have any business with Kelvin Mensah, and again, what can the industry tap into his experience? Yes, sir.
Okay, Sammy. I think finally the Pawn Line King is affecting everybody in the studio.
No, we won't allow that.
You know, but Sammy, this is a very interesting conversation, and I think, sir, I would want to explore this conversation in two different areas.
Okay.
Number one, he is talking about what he is doing so far, yeah, and he's even gone on to the point of recommending a Ghanaian artist to say Shatawale to Macmillan Anka. They were even in the process of making something happen. Yeah. Adiabako, I think, sir, we Ghanaians also need to work on to make his convener status very effective. Is we need to also work on ourselves. It is very difficult to get even a show reel of an artist. If so, yeah, even our big acts, pay information on them. Just ask for a show reel, keke. It's so difficult to get a show reel. So finally, he had to go and tell Mail, say, go on Instagram, check him out, and he could have easily just sent him a link. Look, check his show reel out, and it will have everything of him, his music, his awards, his videos. It would have everything. Okay. Why are we not upgrading ourselves to that level? It's something that we really, really need to work on. You know, our packaging, the packaging and the branding of our artists is something that we are not taking serious as a people. You know, shut down funny serious, you know, if only one big hit, I don't know, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. And, you know, like you're saying, if we want our artists to be that big, first off, Sami Bisao, your artists, Nankasa, how much do they charge for shows that they can afford to pay for private jet services? How much do they charge? How much are we paying them? What is their branding looking like? Shatawale had to travel out of Ghana to New York, got there and see the private jet. Winchester say himfa on them. But we have sat in this country and seen even Nigerian artists fly private jet around Africa. Why are we saying that we can do it here? We can, but unfortunately, the way we are handling our big brands is not giving us the space to actually do the work and do it very well. Now, another thing that I would also want to touch on is the fact that he works in the space of luxury food. Charlie, there's no luxury food in the world like fufu and cutting kwai. Wicked. No luxury food in the world. When you get some ginger, wow. Proper luxury food. You know, and if we are looking at that, yeah, I first of let me commend all you guys for being able to find him and bring him here. I am thinking that one of the things that our people will do, yeah, is I'm expecting Socrates to actually give him a call. Sure. Listen, Sammy, I'm expecting Socrates to give him a call. Just a few days ago, there was a CAF Awards in this country. They did that CAF Award without even playing one Ghanaian culture. As if and fire. This is somebody.
Wait. I did not go there. At the entrance of the conference center, was there no cultural display?
No.
Oh, are you sure? Were you there?
So far, I haven't.
No,
heard.
were you there?
I wasn't there, but so far, checks are made. Obian reported said there was something like that.
No, that one day they will do.
Oh, and I'm saying that I haven't heard the checks I have done. I haven't heard that. But okay. what I'm saying is, yeah, if we have launched something called Eat Ghana, Wear Ghana, See Ghana, Feel Ghana, we have launched that already. And this is somebody who is somewhere else pushing for luxury food out there. Why can't we get him to do some of these things for us? Why can't we use him in the right position
so that he'll give DJ Khalid say Kente to wear?
You see, Sammy, then yeah, we see he can even influence the use of our fabric in their music videos if we give him the right tools to do the right job. Hey, where? You know, if we give him the right tools, because now don't forget, a young man created a business for himself. He's doing well by himself. He doesn't need us to eat.
Yes.
Hello?
No.
He doesn't need us to eat. He is eating. He is eating already. He doesn't need us to eat, you know. So once he has already created that platform, we as a people have to find out how do we leverage that platform to the advantage of the great masses in our country.
That's why we brought him here.
Good. So now that he is here, I am thinking that immediately you have such an interview, I'm expecting all the domains to begin to contact him. That look, there are so many other people, or other Ghanaians out there who are doing great stuff out there. But once we know and we can pinpoint that, look, this guy is into luxury food, luxury jets, luxury yachts, all those things. How? Yeah. You see,
he's not into slave queens. I beg you.
You see our porn liking.
The only thing that I envy this man is I've seen a picture of him and some black girl at the beach.
It was very slaying, eh?
Yeah. The lady was in a bikini, so I want to find out who the lady is.
Who saw the bikini?
No, who saw the bikini. Aha! Look at that. Look at that.
God is great. Yeah. No, Sammy, you see, so I am thinking that if we as a people are ready to leverage what he has built, what he has built for himself, if he brings a major artist into Ghana, look at the amount of employment that goes around. Sally will do ushering job, I will do event management, this person will do artist this person will bring stage, this person. Look at the employment we have and the person who is coming would also have to get him a work permit, right? So we are bringing in all the government sectors and all that, and we are working. Yes, we pay money for that. So how do we leverage him to do all these things that we are talking about and do it more? Because it's going to help our music, it's going to help our culture, it's going to help our people. Let's find a way to interrogate and integrate him properly. And yes, interviews back.
All right. Thank you so much, Mel Kwesi Davis, for that contribution. Yes, Mr. Logic, come and wrap up for me. And once again, big shouts to Jude Orka at our marketing department at Xylophone Media for this connect. Yes, so Mr. Logic, yes, talk to us.
Amazing.
Kelvin, Mensah. Yeah.
So when he started speaking, I asked Mel that, Charlie, Our people are fooling us. I don't know how long he has been in the US.
What do you mean by people are fooling
You say
us?
black boy. I did not mention black boy. You did. Sally did. Sorry.
Yeah.
When a Ghanaian travels overseas, the first thing they look for is accent and dollar, especially the accent. Because Opa Ghana say Uniska, the accent alone you can eat. I also said that when black boy, I'm not attacking black boy.
Please, I'm standing in
The
the
patois is
studio.
real. It's real. It's not. Mine is real. It's not quiet.
Please,
It's not
please.
tap. You see, when Black Boy was doing an interview with Lil Bow Wow, and Black Boy asked a question, and Lil Bow Wow said, "Huh?" Opera said, "No, Charlie, your accent is questionable because a real American accent, whatever you say, the person must hear you."
Allow him.
It's
Allow
Ghana
him.
out there. You guys are killing us with fake accent. Serious. Now everybody want to have an accent.
Yeah.
It's bad. This
it-
guy
it is good
speaks
for
like a
business.
real American. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not an American guy. I'm a Jamaican.
Yeah, man.
So, leave me, man. The thing is,
Please let's go straight to business.
Ghanaians, you see, we like to talk. You see, when you guys are talking, I'm just back there looking. Everybody's saying their own. We should call this should call him, this should call him. Give this guy just 2 weeks. This story will be dead. Some will be at home and say, "Oh, Masha, playing this will be at America, high playing." Even on the artist part, I asked Willie Roy to give me one song from Ghana that is qualified to collaborate with DJ Khaled or any of these big artists. And he couldn't mention any name. He mentioned the name. Do you want me to say the mic? For the sake of xylophone, I won't say it. For the respect of xylophone brand, I won't say it. And I think it's a bit disappointing to know that we don't have any song that can attract to all these big names he's mentioning, Meek Mill and Khalid and all this. Maybe he recommended Shatta because he felt he has a crowd. But for me, Ghana, we are lacking behind. Talking about big names, we are all saying, "Oh, the collabos." Which collabo? I will big up Stonebwoy for his collabo with Sean Paul. Beautiful song, crossover song. But I mean, I asked this guy, when Sarkodie did a song with Ace Wood, the new guy, where did that song go? You see, we sit in this country, Ebiameka said, we talk too much. We are not practical. We talk. Hey, it's good. At the end of the day, nothing. We don't have the product. Imagine these guys start to scout for product for Khalid to listen to, or for any of these big guys to listen. What song will he select? If it's not a Stonebwoy song or a Shatta song, let me see, because for the dancehall guys, with rap, because these guys are rap artists, which song? I asked you. Thank you, Manifest. And if you manifest, you can also tell that, you see, the kind of rap Manifest does, if you connect it to the American rap, the openness of the American rap is far different from what Manifest does. The American rap is not coded like Manifest does. So it will be hard. That's why he's not being able to penetrate in the mainstream American market. Because your lyrics should be able to appeal to the real life in America. So if you say Manifest, I will still doubt you. It's good, yes, but it won't be the best. The problem is that we don't have products. We are here lobbying for attraction and artists link up. Managers are calling. Which song are they bringing? That's why I cited Stonebwoy and Shatta for you, because he already did Shatta. I gave you Stonebwoy. Which song? Which artist? Which artist?
Oh, right.
What are you saying?
That?
I'm giving you a practical analysis. Which artist? This country is made up of...
But I asked him if there are some artists that he mentioned someone.
Very good. But I'm telling you, which song will attract all this Khalid unless this guy influence them? These are my people. Do it for the love. Do it for the relationship. But on the reels, I mean, it's hard. This guy, what's his name? The guy who came in last time, the same American guy. What are you saying? I'm trying to point the point to you.
Terry Mason.
Terry Mason, what did he say? He said to me and Roy that in America, Ghanaians don't have presence. He said it. He's an American guy also. Yes. So that's why I'm telling you that it's no different from what this guy is also about. He has the link. But do we have the product? Do we have it?
We do.
Because you don't face reality. So the truth is that, of course, yes, we have to use him to get to the people we want to get to. But, Sammy, he's a Ghanaian and he has all this link. I don't know what people are thinking over there. But the truth is that we have not finished doing our homework. So our people will come, big people. But we will not benefit nothing. We won't benefit because we are not prepared. If you talk about production, they will tell you, oh, we've got artists. How many of these artists have production assistants, technical assistants? When you go to the studio, I like this. They listen to it, they do it from their own. But when you go to America, these guys don't just walk to the studio and do stuff. They have people who listen to their stuff and challenge, this is not good, take this out. We don't have that here. Anybody can walk. Look, I had a song from Sarkodie here. I had a song from, let me end here. I had a song from Sarkodie here. Yeah? Charlie, for the first time, listen to Mr. Roy. For the first time, I was highly disappointed at the Rapaholic brand. He said, I do. Now Sarkodie is descending. Instead of him to go higher, he's descending to the very local. How many years will he do this? That's why we cannot poach him for this guy. So what I'm saying is that, Sammy, we should stop the bragging. I'm big. I have crowd. I have this. Where is your product? It cannot be identified. So it's not about his links. It's about we are not prepared.
All right, so let me go back to thank you, Mr. Logic. Let me go back to Kelvin Mensah and ask him whether he is on the same page. This is what Logic thinks. We have the guys, but do they have the product to tease these guys into their business?
To be honest with you, I didn't really hear a lot of like Ghanaian music yet, so I can't answer that question. But what he's saying, it is right though. You gotta come to them with the highest product. And with that being said, it's like I can't just play anything for these guys because they're not really gonna.
But the little that you have heard, don't you think we can still do something with them?
Yeah, but it still needs more though. You need more quality. Like if you listen to like a Drake album, right?
Please, some sanity in the studio.
If you listen to like a Drake album and you see like the quality, even with the beats and with the production, and then let's say you listen to like a Shatawale or like a Sakade, whatever. It needs to have that same quality production. You know what I mean? Then that's that right there. Like if you listen to a Nigerian artist, and the reason why they're prospering so far, the beats and the production that they have is really, really, really impressive. And that's why I think the whole Wizkid and Drake feature happened. You know what I mean? But yeah, you gotta come to these guys correct. I think that's what he was trying to mention. Like basically, the product has to be at its all-time high. You know what I mean? You can't just be putting out anything and thinking it's gonna work because it's not gonna work.
All right, thank you so much, Kelvin.
I love my Nigerians. So you see,
I know. Don't bring that thing again. Yes.